Wanted to walk through how to make a tab just so that way everybody is aware of how to do that. If you ever get a tab coming in, you will set the tab name. We'll call this one TCC tab. I like to put tab at the end just so that way I can quickly find it in the orders. So I'll set the tab name, and then from there, all you really need to do is they can put their card on file, and how they would do that is they would just when you go to put the name in, you can have them swipe their card instead, and it'll keep the tab on file, the card on file, and it's not charged at that time. So it's best to do that when possible, but it doesn't always happen. So from there, you would do the normal dine-ins and all that stuff, and it's important that you add a specific service charge. And so how you get to service charges is on the tab, you would go to service charge, which is this one, and there is a large party fixed gratuity. The large party post discount will be removed, so this is the only one you guys are going to need to focus on. You would select that and hit done. What this does is it adds a guaranteed 20% guarantee, so tip, to the order. We like to do that just to make sure that you guys are getting what you need. It is within their renter contracts, which are generally the only people we accept to make a tab is when they've already done a renting. So from here, whenever you want to send items but not pay, you would just hit this send button and it will go ahead and print out. And as you can see, it goes to the next order. So if you ever want to recall, you can go to all checks, and we can see this is where you'll be able to see any open tabs, and you can recall it quickly, and you would hit update. And so if they want to add an item, this is where they would do that, and then you can go through the same method and send again, and it will send through. And then whenever they're ready to pay, you would just hit all checks, and then you would go to the pay window. And if the card's on file, you can run the card. Otherwise, you would need them to scan. So those are the basics of how to run a tab. Again, they should be done with rentals only. And so if there is a rental, we want to run the food on one check and the rentals on a different check. This makes sure that your gratuity does not take into account the rental fee that they have to pay, and is only affecting food. So those are the basics.